Hi, Nancy here. Today I'm with Lissy Perna, and she is part of Get Outside Cape Cod. Can you tell me how you started the program?
Sure. I'm just a local mom, and I have two young boys, Toby and Levi. They're 4 and 8 years old.
Adorable.
Thank you. And they love to play outside, and I love to play outside with them. And so we spend a ton of time outdoors, and I would just post kind of our adventures and stuff on social media, on my personal social media, and a lot of my friends would be asking, where are you? Where is that trail? Where is that cool spot? Where is that beach? So it kind of spurred my account, my Get Outside account, just trying to share all of these local gems and giving the specific location and the directions and all of the particulars, how long the trail is, and just to make people more comfortable exploring the location on their own. So that's what really started the account.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Lissy, your website is just amazing, and I follow you and your family and so enjoy every moment. Do you find, just by what you've shown us, there is so much to do with families on Cape Cod.
Yeah.
I just love it. A lot of the people that watch our YouTube are they are traveling from other places, and I really just love sharing your information so that they can see all that's on Cape Cod and everything. Do you have a special place that's your absolute favorite?
Yes. Well, right here is one of my favorite places where we are at the Brewster Grist Mill. We're on Stony Brook Road in Brewster. It's a functioning grist mill. This is one of my favorite spots, but a favorite trail of mine is actually Brewster too. I was born and raised in Brewster, so I'm a little biased, but it's the John Wing Trail behind the Cape Cod Natural History Museum. Yes. It's a favorite of mine. I've walked it, I don't know how many times, countless times, but my boys love it too because it has a lot of varying landscapes, so it keeps their interest. It goes across a marsh, it goes through the woods, it goes all the way to Cape Cod Bay.
Wow.
So you can walk out and then play on the flats. You can, go for a swim if it happens to be a higher tide, and it's easy for kids. It's family friendly. It's not a very long hike. It's maybe like 1.25 miles altogether.
Okay.
So it's absolutely gorgeous. So and it's free to walk too. You don't have to be a member of the museum. So that's my favorite one.
Would the museum be a good addition to a day if you're going to go hiking as well?
Absolutely. If you had the energy after the hike, definitely. The museum is another wonderful place to explore. They've recently added a kids' science room in there, and it's just phenomenal.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, sounds great. What's the way that you get your kids outside?
Well, my boys luckily love to get outside just naturally, so I don't have a problem forcing them out the door. But I know that some children have a harder time getting outside, especially in the wintertime when it's cold. There are some great ways that I share on my account how to encourage that. One thing is an easy idea is scavenger hunts. Just simple things like doing a color scavenger hunt, like look for something red, something orange,
Oh, that's
yellow.
great.
There's printables that you can find online. I share them sometimes on my account there. Another thing would be like this fall we happen to have a ton of mushrooms. I think it was the extra rain that we had.
Okay.
So looking for mushrooms, go on a hike and look for bird feathers, looking for something specific. It keeps them going. Kids love to hunt for things, Another thing is, find something that piques their interest. Some kids love collecting rocks or love certain animals. My boys love snakes. I know they're not for everyone, but my son can tell you that we found 81 snakes this year.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
it's like that keeps him going. So it's like, you know, find what's interesting to them and really just like go with it, and that'll, you know, that will help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to people thinking about moving to the Cape?
I would say to just embrace the off season. When you think of Cape Cod, you might think of summertime and going to the beach and, you know, lobster rolls and, you know, warm weather and everything. But really, that's just a small part of what the Cape offers. There is so much to do outdoors, especially on the Cape. Once we shut down, you know, it's really beautiful all year round. Outdoors, you can go hiking, you can still walk the beaches. I spend more time at the beach in the winter and the fall than I do in the summer, really. There's the conservation efforts from each town, really, throughout the whole Cape in all 15 towns. So sometimes the best things happen when you don't have a plan.
Very true.
Yeah. Just to be happy with not always having a scheduled event. So it's a common question people ask me, like if they find out when I live here year round, they're like, what do you do living here year round? What do you do in the winter? And I just say, I get outside and explore. And we don't always have a plan. We don't always, you know, have an event to go to. We go outside, walk around, and sometimes we find really cool spots. We find really neat discoveries out in the woods. And it doesn't take much to excite us, really. And that's the magic of it all.
Lissy, it was amazing seeing you again. It's been quite a few years, and I am so happy to see you. And I am so excited about what you do for all of the kids in Get Outside Cape Cod.
Thank you, Nancy.
It is just amazing. All of Lissy's information, her blog, will be in a link below. And please check her out. You're not going to be disappointed at all. Bye.
Bye.
Perfect.